Welcome to the channel, everyone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I thought today would be a great day to talk about Mermaid Siren Seduction Techniques by SheraSeven. So, of course, everyone should know by now that I am a Pisces, a water sign. And by nature, water signs, water mermaid siren energy is very seductive and mysterious, all while at the same time very flowy, mutable, and also very powerful, because water is very powerful um, element within itself. So we're going to be talking about how to seduce using mermaid and siren seduction techniques. So get y'all's pens and papers ready. I'm going to be giving y'all some tips and clues, and I'm in my mermaid attire today. And also, we're going to be, I have a little surprise for y'all in the very, very near future. So, and it has a lot to do with this energy, this mermaid siren seduction energy. So we're going to be talking about that very soon. So just getting y'all ready and hyped up for some mermaid siren seduction techniques via SheraSeven. So let's start off. Everybody ready? I got y'all pens and paper? Okay. Mermaid and siren allure. I have my little notes here that I wrote. Okay, so you gotta be able to sing a little bit, or just hum a tune, or just carry a tune, because that's what siren and mermaid is all about. You have to be able to sing, or just at least carry a note, baby. Okay. Because when you sing, you're programming and you're hitting different parts of that person's brainwave. You know, you're getting them on a different level than they were before. You're getting them on a different frequency, basically. Okay. And when you sing something, that's why they have everything to tunes, like commercials, or that's why you get a song stuck in your head, because it's very melodic and flowy, and it gets on your frequency. So you need to be able to sing. My suggestion is, first date or second date ideas, go to karaoke. I did that on our first date, me and James's first date, and we've been married forever. So take them to karaoke and sing them a song. Find a song you can sing that's actually good. It doesn't have to be all extra, just as long as you can keep the tune. So you got to be able to sing a little bit. What if you can't sing? Then you better hum. You better learn how to hum. Better watch Little Mermaid and get that hum on. All right. You don't have to learn how to just hum. You can't sing, hum, okay? Take humming lessons. I don't know. Okay, another is, okay, if you don't like humming or singing, okay, try whispering in his ear in a seductive tone that's melodic. Go up and down, up and down. Hey, baby, how are you today? Make it melodic. I really missed you. So instead of saying, I really missed you, how are you, in the monotone, you're going to do a melodic tune. Hey, baby, how was your day today? Like a wave, like an ocean wave, baby. I really missed you. And make the sound at the end sound like the ocean crashing into the beach. Like, I really missed you. Okay. So you're getting him on that frequency to respond to your melodic siren seduction techniques. Okay. Write that down. The next thing that I see that works, because, you know, this stuff comes naturally to me because I'm a water sign, naturally. I'm a Pisces, and that's, you know, the fish or the mermaid or whatever. Two fish. Okay. And plus, that energy is very flowy. Okay. Now, y'all see I got all my jingles, my seashells. Associate yourself with water, whether it be wearing colors that look like the ocean or water or the sky, the clouds, like the rain. Like you see how this sounds like rain, but it's from the ocean and it's seashells. Blues, calming colors. When he can't really get too mad at you if you're always a calm energy. Not be his peace, but put a spell on him, literally. The siren spell. You aren't mad at me. You're just stressed out. Go ahead and sit down. You know what makes me less stressed? Shopping online. Let's try it. Okay? And if you, okay, now, soon and very soon, y'all gonna be able to go ahead and get y'all some siren smell good, because SheraSeven has created and collabed with a fragrance company on Etsy that I have created my own siren scent, a beautiful, sensuous mermaid siren smell. It's not out yet. It's gonna be out this week though. Sprinkle, sprinkle, or this weekend. I'm getting y'all ready, okay? And this stuff, oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I have been sampling this stuff. I was parts on the creation. I'm gonna tell y'all the notes in a second. And when I wear this, oh my gosh, so many compliments. You could put it in your hair because it's an elixir / oil fragrance. So it's not that alcohol stuff that's gonna dry up real quick, because we're, we want to simmer and seduce. And this is what it's going to look like when y'all get it, okay? Maybe it has felt at the bottom so you don't scratch up your beautiful furniture, okay? Now, you're going to receive a little cute bag. It's going to be beautifully wrapped. And you're going to get your siren scent elixir. That's what I'm calling it. You might get a purple bag. You might get a blue bag. It just depends on the mood. Now, I am working in collab with someone, so I'm not shipping these out myself, but I have been an intricate part of creating this scent. And I need help, y'all. Okay, because I have a lot of businesses going and I can't do everything. So I figured, if you reach out to someone that's already making these beautiful scents, and if we can work together, everybody can eat and win. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Lorena. I appreciate you. So I'm going to tell y'all the notes. I'm going to give y'all a few notes. Not all the secrets, though. Because, we got to have a little mystery in it. I'm sure there'll be more information when I have the link and, all the website for y'all to look. And I have more tips. Hold on. Let me just give y'all the notes right quick, because I know y'all are curious. So the notes are, okay, so I specifically asked for these notes because it reminds me of sirens and mermaids in the ocean. Okay, first of all, water. Y'all know that watery smell that like right after it kind of rains, or like fresh water in a pool or a pond. There's a watery essence to it, okay? Then there's a slight watery rose, like a white rose smell, a light rose, not the old lady smell rose, but like a light ocean rose. Like the smell of a light rose, not a super fragrant rose. So it's very fresh and floral. And then we have there's an aquatic smell, like I said, like the ocean or the water. And then there's melon. You like any type of melon smell because it's juicy, it's a tropical fruit, and it reminds you of, being on vacation, and just it's very like watery and like watermelon. So you're going to get a watermelon aquatic water smell with a floral light rose, along with some other stuff that's in it that y'all are going to love because it goes very well together. I don't make this perfume. I just picked out the notes that I wanted, and I have a professional perfume oil company that's going to do it, and we're collabing at this time. So when I get more information, like such as links and stuff, when everything is ready and up and ready for sale, y'all are going to get that information first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. There is a light whisper of oud oil in it as well. So it's going to have that other je ne sais quoi that's not in a lot of perfumes. Okay. Thank you, Lorena. I appreciate you. All right. Y'all ready for more tips? Y'all can get this very soon. I'm going to have it available very soon. I'm going to actually put it on the community section and also my Instagram, as well as I'll probably come back and put it in the description bar when it is finally released. It's probably going to be this week, maybe later on today. We don't know. Okay. Let me give y'all some more clues, hints, and techniques and tactics for seduction. Y'all like my little mermaid teacup? Isn't that pretty? It's a light blue. If y'all like these items that y'all see me with, linked at the top is my Amazon little storefront with all my little mermaid suggestions, like, you know, jewelry, clothes, teacups, whatever, like little mermaid accessories if y'all want to go shop over there. Okay. So my nails, they're just really ratchet right now. But when I get them done, I might do a little mermaid style on. All right. I was waiting for my daughters so we could all get them done together. I don't like going without them sometimes. So I'm being a good mother. All right. Keep your skin hydrated. You always want to look like you just like got out of the water. Okay. So highlighters, shiny colors, keep your skin clear. Wash your face, scrub, exfoliate. You need clear, shiny, well-oiled. That's also another reason why I made this into an oil versus an alcohol. Because alcohol is very drying and this will stay on super long. You can even put it in your hair. So keep your skin moisturized. Yes, you could do wavy hair, longer hair. We want to get that longer flow. Not too long, but long enough to look, you know, mermaidish. I know summer's coming up and a lot of people are looking for a style to rock this summer. So like mermaid core is very popular. Get you some cute outfits that I also have linked a couple of cute outfits with items that I suggest, like get your mermaid on. Also, it will get him in the mood to want to travel and go to tropical vacations if you're always looking tropical like or smelling tropical like. So use, like, if y'all live together or if he visits or whatever, use tropical air fresheners or scents or candles. You can even use this in an oil burner to set your house like this, you know, or an oil diffuser or not. Okay. So, but definitely have a tropical scent if you're trying to get on, you know, vacation destination. So if you're always smelling like the ocean, tropical scents, you know, hey, you want to go on vacation? It's kind of like, you know, seducing his senses to get him to want to plan vacations, tropical vacations. Okay. Now, blues, purples, aquas, light sea greens, these are the calming colors you want maybe in your environment. But when you're trying to seduce him, maybe darker blues, or if you like pinks, go for more like hot pinks or shell pinks, like pastel pinks or whatever that's going to get him more, you know, passionate. So think about seashells on a beach. You have pinks, corals, peaches. So try to stick with that like color scheme when you're trying to seduce. But when you're trying to calm and, enchant, you're going to use more of the blues, the silvers, and the greens and the aquas because you're going to get him on that frequency that you need to program him while he's calm. Okay. Thank you. Those level up journals, I'm not sure, but just get the ones that are available. Sprinkle, sprinkle, the sprinkle, sprinkle journal. I appreciate you, Latira. Thank you. Okay, so if y'all eat seafood, let's not do the crab legs and all that because it kind of looks a little bit, too much work on a date. Instead, if I don't know if y'all like oysters, go for something with an aphrodisiac, or do champagne and oysters, or if y'all like caviar, or just even like a little bit of shrimp cocktail. I know, like, I don't really eat that much seafood. Like, every once in a while, I'll slip up and I might have a little nibble of seafood, but because that's all kind of what I used to eat before I went vegan. I didn't eat beef or pork or any of that since I was 19 years old. So poultry and seafood is what I ate until I was like about 30 something years old, maybe 40. I don't know. Yeah, until I was about 40 something. And then I went vegan or plant-based recently, but every once in a while, when I want to do something different, I'll do a little shrimp or a little seafood, just a little bit, like maybe once or twice every couple of months. Oh, Shanetta, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. So opt for like a romantic, like aphrodisiac type of seafood appetizer. You don't have to eat that as the whole meal, but maybe an appetizer or something like that. Right? So fruit, like half fruit. Thank you, Shanetta. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Half fruit, like fresh fruit. Fresh fruit. Have melons, strawberries, any type of fruit that like gets wet, like that has a lot of juice. Pineapples. Keep fresh fruit in your home, or cut up, or get like a fruit tray, and that's what you snack on in front of, because you can really do seductive things while you're eating fruit. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you smell good from the inside out. Okay. So when you go to sleep at night, if y'all are living together, or if you're spending the night somewhere, or if he's spending the night with you, I don't know, have water sounds playing like on an ambiance in the background. You can put it on like a YouTube, ocean ambiance or water ambiance. But do you like water ambiance? Even if you're talking on the phone with him, maybe have a water ambiance in the background playing, or some sounds or whatever. Do the bathtub technique. If y'all know the bathtub technique, when you're trying to get money out of a guy, you run the bath water and talk to him on the phone and act like you're getting ready to get into the bathtub and splash the water around so he can imagine you with no clothes on and wet and slippery. Okay. So this is the image that's going to be in his mind when you hang up with him before you get into the bathtub. So that's another technique. Okay. Another one is like, your jewelry, you don't have to be as extreme as this. I'm just doing this because of the video, but maybe have one or two pieces of jewelry that scream siren or mermaid when you're doing this seduction technique. So for example, if you don't want anything like this much, I have this cute little mermaid mother pearl silver bracelet. I have it linked in that link that I have at the top if y'all like it. Maybe like some stone jewelry that's really like, this is a moonstone, or maybe like just one small like seashell necklace or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe just some like cute little shell earrings, and that's it. You don't have to go as extreme. If you like whites and golds and creams and nudes, and you don't really like the color palette of a mermaid, yes, for pearls, satiny white, like flowy slip dresses. Maybe white shells for jewelry, pearls. So if you want a more of a classy, bougie, neutral tone, definitely go for the silky champagnes, the silky whites, the satiny colors like that. You can even do gold or silver, either one, pearls. So that's really nice. Don't overdo it because you don't want to look like a child. Okay, so don't overdo all the mermaid stuff because that's going to look too like you're trying too hard. So maybe, for example, because I'm in the video, I'm showing you all my stuff. But if I were going to go out in public, I would probably take one of these rings off, not have two, but just one. I wouldn't wear this. I would probably just do the blue and maybe this. I would probably wear this if I was wearing white or if I was going to the beach. And I would probably do these earrings or just some simple pearls or, something like that. So you're going to want to incorporate a little bit of metallic. Like, see, this has a little bit of shine and metallic to it, or just a tad bit, like you're reflective, like, because also like sirens and mermaids draw energy from like the ocean, the moon, and so you want to have that feminine energy about you. Okay, and remember, like, get your highlighter, get your eyeshadows. If you don't like the shiny, just do like a matte color, but make sure you do your highlight a little bit for sure, because that's giving off the smooth, supple skin and the flowy, watery energy. Okay. Okay. Another technique that I've learned, if you're in a relationship or in the point of your relationship or dating, where you can actually go to the beach or to the pool or whatever with this guy, or on vacation where there's an ocean. Definitely, get in the water. Don't be scared. Because how you gonna be dressed like a mermaid using all these mermaid techniques, but scared to get in the water? Learn how to swim. Okay. Ain't nothing sexier than a woman that know how to swim. Getting out the water with all of the bees dripping off you and oils off your body, the sun glistening off your skin. You can take them pics and stuff, or whatever, pool pics or whatever. I don't know, child. You can get them fancy sarongs and those cute cover-ups and your swimsuit, all whatever. But make sure, and if you don't know how to swim, just stay in the shallow end, but just get in the water. Don't be scared, because he's gonna, like, you're giving him watery mermaid themes. He's gonna want to go on vacation. He's gonna want to go to the beach. And if you're scared to swim, scared of the water, scared to put your foot in, it's gonna look kind of off. So practice, even if you're going to a lake or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of water. I think I have to put that out there because I know some people may have a fear of water. And so get over your fear. Here you go. So these are my seduction techniques. Whisper in his ear, always smell good around him. Always have some water ambiance, or make sure your skin looks very moisturized and supple. And they have a lot of like skin products that hold in water, like the hydro moisturizers and stuff like that. Opt for those types of moisturizers. Can I swim? Holy, I've been swimming since I can't remember. I could swim, dive, do a backflip, everything. I went snorkeling. Years ago when I went to Hawaii, I went snorkeling with the turtles, the sea turtles, and all the sea life. Had me a little underwater camera taking pics. Yeah. I be swimming and taking pictures and pretending I'm a mermaid for real. Okay. Y'all know I'm trying to take pictures underwater. Anyway. Yes, most of my vacations have been tropical because I love the ocean. I love the beach. I love swimming. I love the beautiful blue waters. Even if I have to go to the beach where I live, where the water is not so tropical looking, I still enjoy, being on the beach. So, the darker palettes, you can opt for darker blues, purples, bronzes. you know, like the sand or the neutral colors of the oceans. Um, but you know, color always catches more attention. So just so you know, let's put a splash of color in there every once in a while. Okay. What about alternative girls? Oh, then be a siren, ma'am. You ever looked up what a siren looks like? Sometimes the sirens are darker. Yes, they like not like they wear darker, more colors like dark purples. Maybe throw in some black and like think pirate, mermaid, darker, darker, like more gothy colors, but with a mermaid twist. Yeah, think Ursula. Okay, there you go. Goth mermaid, exactly. You said that's harlot sorcery. Good. I mean, what other kind is there? How are you supposed to get what you want out the man? Y'all acting like that's a secret. That ain't no secret. You're supposed to have harlot sorcery. How else you supposed to get your money? We're calling it Mermaid Siren Seduction over here, though. Okay, y'all remember on Get Out when she said, when it was raining outside, girl, she was using that seduction. When it was raining outside, using the water in the teacup. What were you doing that day? Yes. Then she told him to sink. Anyway, y'all can call it what you want. Psychology, harlot sorcery, uh, changing the frequency, whatever y'all want to call it. Dark psychology, whatever y'all want to call it. It worked. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And, and I have some you said bad bitch energy. Y'all are so silly. We got Barbara in the comments, girl. Don't worry about Barbara. She gonna catch on one day. All right. So if you like, okay, so let me tell y'all what I'm wearing right now. My hair. So this is my real hair on the top, till about right here. And then I have like one of those wigs that you like clip in over your, you can pull the rest of your hair out on the top and then around. Like it's kind of like a half wig. It's called like a V-part wig or something like that. If you don't like putting a whole wig on your head, you like to take stuff out at night, just find your wig that matches your hair texture and color and just do that. Put your real hair out. You could even do like a few twists or braids if you're trying to look extra beachy or whatnot. Um, Unless you want to do a whole wig, I don't know, but sometimes it's fun to switch up your color. So if you want a different color and experiment with that, girl, get you some wigs. And another thing about like siren and mermaid energy is that it's like the water, it's always flowing and changing. So you're never going to be exactly the same like all the time. Like, you're never going to have the same exact look for 10 years straight. You're going to be very adventurous in your, your style and your look to your comfort level. You know what I'm saying? You're not afraid. Okay. How deal with always wanting more and thinking you can do better? Is that the point, to just be happy with what you got? If you don't want more from yourself, then each day live in content. You know what I'm saying? So for example, I have everything I want, everything. So each day I live to create and have fun and explore other things. So for example, if I'm feeling mermaid or sirenish, I may order a cute teacup while I give away other cups that I'm no longer interested in. So it's like giving away to others or, charities and getting something different or new. Okay. So if you can afford to do that, if you can't afford to do that, then only buy things that you really like that make you happy. for a long term. So you have to have more of a permanent type of, aesthetic or style that you really like. So I've always loved like anything that has to do with like sirens or mermaids. So I'll always have a lot of stuff like that around me. Um, but the things that I don't want or that are no longer, you know, something that I use, I just give it away. Okay. But I'm happy. So it's like style, fashion, and clothes aren't always going to stay the same unless you dress very classic. So you can incorporate a few of, the stylish pieces. Most of your stuff should be classic, and then give away the trendy or stuff that's no longer in style because it's going to come back in style anyway in the future. Give it away or save it for when it comes back in style. But either way, don't look for material things. Look for ways to use the material things that make you happy. So if you're buying a bunch of stuff, you're going to buy my perfume, you're going to buy Mermaid Siren stuff, make sure it's going to give you happiness, bring you money, bring you success, and whatever it is that you're trying to create, which is your life. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you feel like you never have enough, it's because you're looking for objects instead of situations or lifestyle. Lifestyle is always going to change. Your lifestyle is always going to be improving or changing. So whatever comes along with your lifestyle, whether it be material or places to go or whatever, it's nothing to do with the material. It has everything to do with the freedom and the choice that you have to live your best life. Okay? It's like that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, AG. Body oil recommendations. Well, besides the one that I'm going to be releasing very soon that I've collabed with, it's my Siren scent elixir. So besides that, I really like the bath oils or the body oils that you can get that are very like scented. You can make your own if you get like essential oils and just some like plain body oil from like the bath section of your store. I make my own, and I have some that I actually bought, but I make my own. You can go to Amazon and get you some essential oils or wherever you get your essential oils from. Put like base oil in like a glass container or a plastic container, and then put all the essential oils that you like, shake it up and put it on after your bath or after your shower. Make your own because there's nothing better than being able to change it up every once in a while. It's like, okay, well, today I'm going to on a date with such and such, so I want to smell more seductive. So you look up the essential oils that, make a man feel more attracted to you. Sprinkle some of that up in there, okay? Then on a day when you're trying to do something else, like, okay, I want to be more confident, find an oil for that and sprinkle it in there. And maybe you can have some little different ones. But yeah, make your own. And if you don't have the time or energy to do that, then just find one that smells good to you, that makes you feel confident, because confidence is going to be the best attraction method. Okay. So you need something that gives you confidence. And what gives me confidence is smelling fresh, smelling like sensuous, flowy. You can, if you like a little darker, type of perfume, add a little bit of extra, darker florals or exotic scents as well. And that's the beauty about oils and stuff. You can mix so easily. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, what are y'all talking about in the comments? Thank you, Katie. Sprinkle, sprinkle to you too. Thank you, Andrea. You said, when are passport bros making another appearance? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, I don't know. We'll see. Y'all know Drake moved like literally 5 minutes away from where I live. Not exactly 5 minutes away, but like the town that he lives in is literally 5 minutes away from my town. And I can't be walking around looking like Earl because they're gonna think it's Drake. Ooh, Drake to gain weight. Y'all know how Earl has the fake stomach and stuff. So I gotta be careful. Girl, when we go out now, we gotta be looking good because Drake could be in the grocery store. Drake could be driving down the street 5 minutes away. Okay, I might see Drake at breakfast one day. Shoot. Anyway. I said, I can't believe he moved out here. Everybody trying to move to Texas. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You see Earl be cracking you up? Okay. Hey, Shira, happy belated birthday. Thank you, Miss Tippy. Wong, how are you? You have male friends that are spiritual but bit dusty be a negative to the level up girl. We don't deal with okay, so here's my thing. If you're a spiritual person, then you should know how to have some money. You should be able to tap into the other side and figure out how to get some money. Okay. If if you broke and you don't live off the land because you're native, and like wherever your highest spirituality took you, then you shouldn't be broke if you understand the spirituality that you're in. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're just fake spiritual if you are broke and spiritual. There's no such thing as spiritual and broke because the two don't mix. It's like if you see a mega church, the Catholic Church, the Vatican, none of that stuff is broke. You got the answers, then you got some money with it. You know what I'm saying? So if people continue to talk about, oh, spirituality and brokenness going together, that's just poverty mind. You're marrying your spirituality with poverty mind, and that stuff don't mix. Okay? So abundance is the key. Like nature is abundant and rich in everything that is. So why should you be poor if you are connected spiritually? You shouldn't. All right. And if anybody broke and spiritual is fake spiritual because you would know how to get some money if you was really spiritual. You would know how to tap in to that financial frequency. All right. Okay. That's just the cover up for, I'm poor because I don't value material things, but you value shelter, food, and clothing and tax returns to flip. Now, so no such thing as spiritual dusty. Either they just dusty and pretending to be spiritual, or it's just a cover up to get some free shelter, make you feel like that's your soul, quote unquote, fake soulmate that don't really exist. Y'all got to watch out for these spiritual dudes because if they don't have no spiritual money or no spiritual bank account with real money in it too, if they spiritual ain't matching their bank account, then they not real spiritual. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So make sure. Broke men don't value what they don't have because they can't value something that they don't have. So they get it. They don't value material things because they don't have it. How are you supposed to value something you don't have? Once they have it, they'll value it. Watch. We have to use common sense. And another thing about mermaids, we like shiny things. Like mermaids and sirens, they love shiny things. Anything that sparkles. So jewelry, ma'am. Highlighter, smooth skin, water, glittery stuff. Like, have a little glitter in your gloss. We like shiny things. And that also can equate to material things. Y'all remember Little Mermaid? Ariel had that whole trove of all that stuff. She was a hoarder. They like to collect shiny things. They like jewelry, sparkles, pearls, silver, stuff like that. So make sure You stay getting your jewelry. Get your gifts, fam. We like gifts and jewelry and sparkly things. We like to smell good. We like to be pretty. Okay, hair care. Keep your hair moisturized, shiny. Get you some hair oil or some hair serum or whatever you need. Okay, you always want to look polished, shiny, put together. And you're going to speak, like I said at the beginning of the video, speak in a melodic tune, not a monotone. I've talked to some people that talk like this, and I just want to slap them up in the face because they won't change their tune. A siren and a mermaid, they go up and down, up and down. It's a melodic flow to their voice. So high, low, high, low, high, low. So how are you doing today? I really missed you. So when are you taking me shopping? I can't wait. Really can't wait. I said, so when are you taking me shopping? I can't wait. You're flattening his frequency. And like when you raise someone's frequency, they feel good. They feel better. They feel more energized. They feel younger. When you're talking like this, you put that fool to sleep. He's not even going to remember what you said. Okay? It's going to tune you out, actually. So if you can't sing, you can't take them on karaoke for your first date and sing, then speak in a melodic tone. Practice that. Okay. And you get better responses from people when you do that too, and they remember what you say also. Oh, AG, sprinkle, sprinkle. Please, more tips on how to use siren energy to have him taking me shopping after dining and expensive pressure. Okay, well, siren energy after, okay, say, oh my gosh, I'm so full. I need to go walk around. Oh my gosh, there's a shopping center right over there. Let's go. Grab his hand. Don't ask him. Tell him. Siren energy is like water. It's going to flow where it wants to. It doesn't need permission. Okay, so the part of the siren energy is doing what you want. So you don't ask, you tell. Oh my gosh. Whisper it in his ear if you got to. You're, oh my gosh, I am so full. Let's go walk around. Here, there's a shopping center right over there. Grab his hand and drag him over there. Don't ask, tell. You're the water. You flow where you want to flow. Okay? He's in your world right now. He's following you. So you see, it sound like Freemason, do as thou will. Do what you want. It sounds like Carton on South Park too. I do what I want. It sounds like everything if you want it to sound like everything. But it sounds like you can think for yourself and make your own decisions as well. Okay. Water flows in the easiest paths. Okay. This is why I took shortcuts in life and got to the money fast instead of trying to do all this hard work, walk or go around the whole mountain, tunnel through the mountain. I'm just going to be a river and just flow right on over it. The easiest path, ma'am. Not the hardest. Okay, water don't take the hardest path, takes the easiest path. That's why you have a better life if you flow rather than trying to whatever y'all trying to do over there. Whatever y'all trying to suffer rather than suffer and do the most for the least. I need to learn. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Learn how to flow. If y'all really understood the dynamics of matter, like I'm going to get scientific with y'all. If y'all really understood the matter, the 4 states of matter. So think about this. When we speak, we use water from our throats, from, the saliva in our mouth. When we speak, a mist comes out with a vibration. So when you speak, it's still water, watery fluid energy. And if you tune that water with a melodic flow, a seductive flow, it even has that frequency in your voice, which vibrates on a frequency, because you can program water. And if there's sound within that, then it's going to hit your eardrums, which has liquid in your ear. There's a liquid in your ear that then interprets that vibration and send it to your brain, which is mostly water. Your brain has to be very hydrated in order to properly work. So everything is water. And if you use it to your own advantage, you can get further, especially with men, because naturally men are like fire and women are like water. Water is more feminine, fire is more masculine. That's why the symbol for fire is a triangle, like a male phallic symbol, and the symbol for female is the inverted triangle, which is like the vagina or the water symbol. Okay, so use water and everything. If you use water, drink a lot of water too, y'all. Don't skip on that water. Drink water. I always have a spray bottle of water, a mister. You know those little misters that you can buy? I always have water. Whether I can mist it, and if you buy one of them little misters, you just push a little button and this like mist comes out. You can put rose water in there. You could put essential oil and water in there, or just regular water, and always just mist yourself to get that watery feminine energy. Okay. If you in a Catholic church, get you some holy water. I don't know. Sprinkle, literally. You've been watching for a few years and advice is amazing. Sprinkle. Thank you, Avery. I appreciate you. All right. Now, if you don't believe me, try it. And what's the harm? It's just water. You're telling me your body is made up of 70 or more percent water. The ocean is 70% more of water on the planet. The sky, the humidity, the rain, the clouds is mostly water. Most states of matter begin with water and end also in a form of water. So if you can use water to get what you want, to create what you want, especially a look that reminds men of water, of the ocean, of, some mermaid siren goddess, of mother goddesses, you're getting them literally in their mind to worship you. It's like subliminal messaging to worship the goddess. All life comes from water in the beginning. Okay. So speak it, flow it, remind them of it. Use the techniques of water, flow, easiest path, melodic talk like a wave. Feminine energy at its highest and most potent is water. All right. That's why, like, a lot of men who got money, they like going on vacation. They like going on the yachts, going on the cruises, getting a little boat. They like the water. Get you some watery mermaid siren seduction techniques, ma'am. So, like, if you invite someone over, or if you go out, always have a beverage, a drink, something that can, wet your whistle, wet your throat. Don't be all dry and coughing and scratchy voice, because that's bleh. You need to keep your voice hydrated. Ladies, if you smoke, don't smoke around these guys, or don't smell like smoke. Okay, that's a total turn off. I know a lot of y'all be smoking and stuff, but let's not be able to tell you smoke when you go out, or when you're freestyling, or when you're talking with them and you're trying to get money from. Let's not be able to tell. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that, because a lot of y'all will go crazy and click off this channel so quick because y'all can't separate yourselves from the smoke. But so y'all don't do that. I'm gonna just say, don't let the world know That should be your little secret, your little whatever. Okay. Don't do it in front of men. Don't be smelling like it either. Okay. There you go. This oil that I'm getting ready to introduce, the Siren elixir, is going to help also cover that stank smoke smell up. Get it out your hair, get it out your clothes, put it on. That's another reason why fragrance is so important, because if you have a bad habit, it can help mask it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know everybody have their little bad habits. If you're getting through it or getting over it or still involved in it, just we don't need to know. Okay, details on the shell necklace. Girl, Amazon, sprinkle, sprinkle. Here go my link. You can find a bunch of stuff on Amazon or whatever stores you like. If you want to pay more or get overpriced jewelry, go to like specific jewelry store. I don't know, girl, but I'm sure all the trendy stores have it, especially spring and summer is coming up, so you should be able to find anywhere, Temu, Amazon, whatever, girl. Okay. You said hookah bars, though. Okay, so when I was younger, yes, I went to the hookah bars and stuff like that. Great. If that's where you like to hang out and stuff, wonderful. Maybe you can get a nice flavor or a scent that smells watery or tropical. I don't know. I'm not going to take away y'all's youthful fun, because I have participated in that as well. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say no. But like if you're just doing on like socially for hookah or whatever, get you a little tropical scent or flavor. So also goddesses, mermaids, women, because it's a feminine symbol, water, right? You're going to be more drawn to feminine energy as well. And it's going to help your femininity grow, especially when you use Mermaid and Siren Seduction. Naturally, you're going to have an increase of feminine energy, a feminine aura about you. Okay. So if you're trying to work on becoming more feminine, definitely embrace the Mermaid Siren Seduction techniques. Okay. If you do that, it's easier, because water is very feminine, flowy, and will lead you in the direction of becoming more feminine. Okay. And when you're not even really trying, because you're literally focusing on an element and a theme. So it's not like you're going to have to overthink this. Okay. To get yourself in the mood or whatever, maybe read some books or something, somewhere based in this tropical theme or ocean, watch some movies with beachy themes or watery themes. I don't know. Just get yourself, watch some mermaid movies, girl. I don't know. Go watch Little Mermaid. I'm actually reading a book right now, The Covenant of Water, a novel by Abraham Verghese. I'm reading that, but it seems like I've already read it before, but in another fashion, because it's like a retelling of an ancient story, but with different characters in different parts of the world. They're just like renaming the characters and the part of the world for where it takes place. That's all I'm going to say. But if you, and it goes like into different generations and da, 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 da. Anyway, it just sounds like a very retold story that I've already read in so many other books. Because I study feminine watery energy, and I like to learn about different, goddesses or feminine energies or feminine, things like that in history and mythology and religion. And so it's just a repeat of all of that, but in a story form. So sprinkle, sprinkle. More book recommendations? Oh my gosh, I'm glad you asked. Sprinkle Sprinkle by SheraSeven. Your Pisces YouTuber. Yes, get this. Sprinkle Sprinkle. And live in a dust-free era. There's no dust in the ocean, baby. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You know dust in the water. Okay. Y'all can recommend some beachy reads or some ocean themed reads or some water themed reads if y'all like in the comments. I don't mind. If y'all are like into mermaids and stuff, if y'all are into spirituality, maybe study the mermaid goddesses like Umoja, Yimaye, all the beautiful mermaid stories of mythology, or you know, Oshun, water goddesses, things like that. Go study all those ancient deities that predate a lot of things. You don't have to worship anything, just learn about, because it gives you more feminine energies. It gives you more insight on water and how feminine energy and the female cycle of water really works. You know, if you really think about this as a woman with a cycle that depends on the moon, water, the tides, and all this kind of stuff, we are literally connected to the water. Literally, everything depends on a cycle of water, including life within itself. So, when you are pregnant and your water breaks and you're getting ready to bring life into the planet, your when you're pregnant, your amniotic fluid in the sac is like this, watery substance like the ocean. And, you're literally walking ocean, bringing life to the planet. So we are a lot, closely associated with water in this world. So use water, mermaid energy, siren, seduction tips to bring the things that you want to you. A lot of people think, okay, so manifesting, when you manifest something, when you speak something, when you speak positive words, it's all water. When you speak, like I said, the mist and water from your throat come out on a frequency, and you're just permeating this atmosphere, which has some form of humidity or water in it, which then takes it to your ear and your brain, which has liquid in it to process that, which takes it to your brain, which has water and liquid in it, and then fires a neuron, and then your eyes have water in it. So then you start to imagine it with your mind, which is, your brain mostly has water. So everything is water. So use it, and use it because it's a subliminal message, a deeper message that's going to get more faster than just not using it at all. Oh, happy birthday, belated birthday. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Your boyfriend said he would help pay credit cards and keeps changing tune, keeps asking questions like, what? Okay. Ask them, say, you know what? I'm trying to do this the easiest way possible, like water. Are you going to pay for it or not? It's that simple. And speak in a melodic tune and whisper in his ear. It doesn't matter. I don't know all of that, baby. It's just a simple question. Are you going to pay it off or not? Simplify it, man. Stop doing too much. Stop giving him all the details all the time. Just use your Mermaid Siren seduction on him. I don't know, baby. I just want you to pay it off. Can you figure it all out for me? Play dumb to her. Thank you so much. Easiest path, ma'am. When people try to overcomplicate things, simplify it. Be the flow in the simplest, easiest path. Don't look for complicated solution. Look for the easiest solution. Okay. You save time and energy, and it makes sense because it's so simple. Okay. You said you have to be self-aware to do this? Yes. Be aware of your feminine energy as a woman, and you'll be able to do that just fine. You said your mama used to wash her hair with rainwater, so did everybody else before indoor plumbing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But you said there's sorcery in your blood. Okay. But think about this. Some people still wash their hair with rainwater to save on, you know, in different parts of the world. People still wash their hair with rainwater because they ain't got no plumbing. But yes, if you like to wash your hair with rainwater, get some. Okay, so next time you go to the beach, ma'am, bring you some seashells home, get you some ocean water if you can. Then sprinkle some of that in your little spray or whatever. Get you some feminine ocean energy water. I don't know. You can even put your essential oils in it, make perfumes. But I suggest if you get some ocean water, definitely put some type of preservative in there to, kind of preserve it or kill the germs so it doesn't start to like grow bacteria or stuff like that. You can use like a little vodka or a little rubbing alcohol or something like that. Okay. That's why you're going to add a little essential oil to it. Okay. Does Lilith or any date have siren aspects? I don't know. Something you can research. There you go. Did you have a mentor besides? Yes, my mind and a lot of books that I would read and things that I would study. I'm kind of a loner. I'm a loner. Most of the time I'm a loner with my kids. I read a lot. I'm a nerd. I don't I literally don't look to too many other people to tell me what to do unless they're doing exactly what I want to be doing. And sometimes people that do some of the things that you want to do aren't doing everything that you want to do. So it's good to take inspiration from certain people, but I've never had a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I tend to mentor myself and take inspiration from things that I like that other people do. But if you follow behind someone your entire life, you have to grow and change and go your own path and become who you're supposed to be. And so a mentor is just temporary inspiration, in my opinion. So who did I get temporary inspiration from? So many people. Like that's what people are for. You know what I'm saying? If you like what this person is doing here, and then say, oh, I like how they did that. That's very interesting. I'm learning from that. Oh, I like how this person does this. I'm learning from that. And then you create your own way of doing something, and then somebody will be inspired by you as well. Okay. Be confident within yourself. Don't think you're going to mess up because you can't mess up if you're creating. It's like art. If you're creating an art piece, you can't mess up. It's yours, your creation. You can't mess it up. Okay. There's nothing you can do to mess it up. Because you could just say, oh, I did that on purpose because I'm creating art. So create your own masterpiece, your own art, your own way of life, your own seduction techniques, your own way of using what you already have to get what you want. Okay. And the best way to do that is to stay true to your feminine energy. Mhm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, if you were raised by a woman who was not tapped into her feminine energy, and you don't know how to be, like I said, mermaid siren energy will get you there fastest. Take the easiest. Water takes the easiest path. Think of all the water signs that you know, celebrity-wise. They're very feminine. Their path seems kind of easy. They really don't care what other people think. They just go with the flow and do what they want, and are very seductive, and things like that. So we can learn a lot from the feminine energy of water or water signs. Um, easiest, don't care. Do what we want. Okay? Have that energy when it comes to seduction. If you're not a water sign, it doesn't even matter. Just use that type of energy, that feminine energy. This feminine energy is water. Use that feminine energy. We all are made we all represent water as women, because that's our symbol. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you're a water sign or not. It just, maybe it's extra with water signs, but we all have it. Okay. So it's not like we're not talking about like the physical form of a mermaid, but like the essence of mermaid energy, the feminine watery energy. Okay. The seductive energy. That's it. I'm gonna read some of these comments while I'm over here. Yeah, you could, like I said, no, I don't want to see you doing it. Don't look like you do it. Don't be the poster child for smoking. You got to have that. Still, that feminine energy needs to overpower. When I see you, I don't want to see smoke. I don't want to think of weed. I don't want to smell weed. You know what I'm saying? So keep that smell good on ya. I mean, Rihanna, you talking about Rihanna smoke, but she got perfume. She got expensive perfume. Okay. That fills out all the time. And smells probably, I have some. I got the sample though, because it's very expensive and it's sold out to the last time I tried to get it. But yes. And her culture, from where she comes from, everybody probably smoke over there. It's an island team. You know what I've noticed though? Lots of Pisces women, they rise so high in their life because water goes the easiest path. They end up always doing like way better than whoever they're with, or outgrowing them, because naturally water is going to get to where it's going always. It's taking the easiest path, and it's going to do what it wants. And it's very alluring. So it's very seductive, and it's very getting them to do what you want. It's very, anti alpha male. So literally you become a goddess in the flesh when you are more of a water sign, because that's just your natural essence. So that's why you're going to see, like, if you think of any water signs out there, most of the women are more like goddess like, especially Pisces, like Erica Badu, Solange, Riri, me. So, and think of any more. They're going to have like this just air about them that's going to give you that I do what I want. I don't really care what you think. And if you're not here to worship me, then why are you here exactly? You said Janae Akko is a Pisces. Yes. If you're not here to worship me, then why exactly are you here? It's the kind of attitude that a lot of Pisces women have. So that's exactly why they are the way that they are, because they expect it, they live it, they ooze it, they do what they want. They know that they're a goddess in the flesh. Said Elizabeth Taylor, of course, yes. So if you're going to adopt any type of energy, let that be it, goddess energy. Aquarius is a water bearer. They're an air sign, not a water sign. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you said, what about Marilyn Monroe? I think she's a Gemini. She's not a water sign. I don't know how I know all of these, but I just be knowing and stuff. You said you live with a provider. Do I have any advice on activities to do at home? Girl, bubble baths. Okay, so make your bathroom or your shower or your bathtub or your sink area ocean themed if you can. If you blues, it doesn't even have to be ocean themed. Just use the colors. Have sea salt, Epsom salt, bath oils, bath bombs. Like, have your bathtub look like an oasis of like an ocean, bath time getaway. And make your bathroom like your area, because that's where you have all the water flow, you have all the lotions, oils, and potions and stuff like that. So when you get in your bath, when you make a bath, put your oils in, put your sea salt in, put your whatever you like to put in your bathtub. Put some ocean themed music on or some relaxing music. Get you a glass of champagne or whatever you want to drink, some water, mineral water, whatever. And just use that time to relax and connect with your feminine energy. It's like you're going to get in some water. You have time to think about it. You have time to plan and scheme while you're sipping whatever you're drinking. Get you some tea if you like. Iced tea if it's hot. I don't know. And just be in that moment. I think a lot of women are so rushed these days. A lot of times, some people don't even think about or have time to take a bubble bath or, a nice, bath with oils and stuff in it. So maybe if you can make the time for that, do that. And also, it's kind of sexy if you live with a man. It's like, where are you going? Get you a nice silky robe with some satin. I'm going to take a bath. He's gonna be waiting, like, girl. He's gonna be waiting on you, imagining you in the bathtub. Ask him for something before you go in there. When you get out, he's gonna have it already. So yeah, use your bathrooms and your bathtubs and your shower to also help incorporate your Mermaid Siren seduction energy. Take a bath together. I don't know. Somebody said, listen to smooth jazz. You said he stopped caring. What should you do? Start caring more about you. When a man stops caring, it's because you stop caring about you. Okay? When you care more about yourself than you do them, they start caring again. So you got to make yourself the number one priority, especially if you don't have kids. You should be the only priority. Okay. So, do I have any work done? No, child. What you mean work done? Like to my face? No, this is just fat, baby. Good old water weight. Good old water weight. It fat, ma'am. So A lot of people, okay, I don't do Botox. I'm allergic. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So a lot of people think I had work done. No, ma'am. I no. It's water weight and fat. The secret to youth. Because every time y'all go, all they gonna inject in your face is fat and some type of moisturizer. Water and fat. I could just eat that. And I'm not ashamed of it. Y'all see these people walking around here super, super skinny, and nothing against super, super skinny people. But when you get older, stuff starts to cave in on your face. Stuff starts to droop and drop. If you ain't got no fat to hold it up, then it's dropping and drooping. All right. I make sure to eat. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What did you teach about mermaid? You got to watch the video from the beginning, girl. I had a whole list and told y'all to get y'all pens out and write it down. So yes, let's talk about some more that's hasn't probably been mentioned. Okay. So this might be a little bit too extra for a lot of you guys or a lot of people. But if you are just extra in general, um, so for example, if y'all are part of the Patreon mail out tier, y'all know I mail you guys letters if I have y'all's address every month. So write a letter and have a theme to your letter. So for example, get you some paper, maybe in like an ocean type color, a pastel color. You can use white if you want. Spritz it with a little fragrance that reminds you of like, watery coconut tropical vacation. Get it, get the smell, get the scent to it. Get you some blue ink or purple ink or whatever. If you know how to write cursive, that's more like a watery flow. Write him a letter. Tell him what he needs to hear. Tell him what he want to hear. Seal it up. If you have if you're fancy and stuff, if you have wax seals and wax and stuff, you could do all that. I have a mermaid seal right here. It's a little mermaid on it, or roses, or whatever you want to put there, whatever. And make it all extra fancy. It's nothing like getting a handwritten letter because ink is like water and it's flowing. And when you're thinking and putting your intentions into ink, real ink, you're using a dip pen. I'll have all the fixings, lady. The ink dries with your intention in it. So it's the same water technique, water magic. If you can't speak to him, or if you want to just put that into liquid onto the paper. Hold on, I'm trying to put this together. This is black ink. I also have blue. So definitely, I like to use fresh ink sometimes for that energy, that watery energy. Okay, you got a 50+ man. He wants a physical relationship. Okay. You're attracted to him. How do I ensure the relationship will be beneficial? Make sure it's beneficial before you get into bed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. That means make sure it's beneficial before you get into bed. Make sure bills are paid before you get into bed. Make sure, your lifestyle has been upgraded before you get in that bed, ma'am. To where if he don't call you back, or if nothing happens after you get out of the bed, you're still good and you won. You get it? So make sure the relationship is very beneficial before you get in that bed, like a mermaid. Okay. Oh, Chloe, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your makeup is stunning. Thank you. Y'all want to see my makeup? I just put a little sparkle, some little glitter, some blue, some highlight, a little extra. I appreciate you. So Dusties don't deserve recognition. Okay. So y'all listen. I'm the only water sign in my house. Everybody else is a fire sign. But guess what? I be extinguishing. You said what? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, or I let it warm me. Okay, I could be cold, or you can warm me up. Or I could put you out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you're the extinguisher, girl. Yes. Um, you said what? You said you want more for yourself, you just don't want to do the work? Well, then find the easiest path, man. Y'all know Steve Jobs was also a Pisces? Find the easiest path if you don't want to work hard. Find the easiest path. Make whatever you, sometimes you don't even have to work hard. Sometimes you just have to find a different angle. Okay. Some people think in order to be successful or loved or wanted or find him this type of man, you got to be a thick skin, a thick or a stick, skinny supermodel. That is not true. You find a different angle. Some people think, oh, you have to be perfect before you start freestyling or dating or seducing men. Which type of men are you seducing? Different angle, different man. You get it? Some of y'all have this mental image burn into your brain of how something is supposed to be. Water is fluid and is constantly changing paths and directions, ma'am. Different angles. You have an image burn into your head. When I say burn, I'm literally a masculine perspective. Burn into your mind that you got to be skinny, be the perfect woman, have the perfect man. He got to look perfect. He got to do that. No. The easiest path, water will go. So when I tell y'all, go get y'all an old man, go get y'all a man that's less attractive than you, go get y'all a man who thinks you're all that as you are already, easiest path. Okay. If that's not what you want, then you're not taking the path of least resistance. You're challenging yourself to literally go and get what you want. So it's going to take you longer, or you're going to have to put in that work and do more. You see? So it's literally up to you. Easiest path or put in work, a lot of work. Okay. I think that's also like how technology became. People started thinking, how can I make this easier? And then, inventions were invented. Technology to make life easier has been invented. If we're always going to do what is hardest and more challenging, then it's less evolving and more, physical labor or mental labor. So I say path of least resistance instead of, suffering or putting in too much work. Because when you think about all the work you got to put in to have this perfect image that's burned into your head of what perfect life is, you get overwhelmed and not even want to do anything. Because, oh my gosh, in order to get this type of person, I can't eat what I want. I got to exercise 20 hours a day. And I got to look like this. That's too hard. Why don't you just change the type of man you want? Make sure he got some money and go get him. Or go make him chase you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because what you're really after is the lifestyle, not the physical man. Y'all are getting confused. What are y'all really after? Y'all are getting confused. Y'all aren't after the human being. Y'all are after what type of lifestyle the human being can bring you or can allow you to have and create from. Y'all want the perfect person when you're supposed to be building a lifestyle. And so you don't have to be perfect to attract a perfect person. You have to be who you are and attract who is the easiest one to get, who can give you the lifestyle that you can create to be however you need it to be. And this is the path of least resistance. This is how water flows. It's going to the easiest place. It's going to flow through the mountains. It's going to flow through the streams. It's going to find its way to the ocean eventually, or to a lake. It's not going to have to fight. It's just going to go, you know? So I'm going to use science. So if you're some water on top of an ocean, you're snow, or you're a stream on top of an ocean, in order for you to get to the perfect ocean, let's say you want to be in Hawaii or the Bahamas, but you're all the way in Canada, you have to literally flow so far down or get sucked up in the precipitation where a cloud is going to have to just move its way all the way to wherever it's going, and then produce rain and rain into the ocean of the Bahamas. That could take a long time. Okay. Or somebody with a Jamaican accent or Bahamian accent could be visiting Canada, get them a little sample of water, get on a plane, fly home, and there they are. Or you just wait till it flows out into the river, down to the ocean, down to the Gulf of Mexico, and finally down into the Bahamas, whatever. But eventually you're going to get there. It's just, how long is it going to take you? What do the conditions have to be? Does it have to be perfect? No. You just got to get there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, the mermaid and siren seduction energy is the same thing. It doesn't matter who you're using it on. Are you going to get what you want? You said the path of least resistance. You said my type is the type who gives money. Okay, Coco Mocha, that's right. You're more attached to lifestyle. That's right. And you see, the women forgot about their world. So when I say that, I mean, so many women are focused on the type of man instead of the type of lifestyle they can provide. Okay. And y'all get so fixated. What if this man is looking at this other woman? What if y'all are too busy trying to control the man when you need to be controlling everything else around him and him at the same time to get what you want out of him? So that's why when people ask me, well, what if he cheats? Or he's gonna cheat. Well, what if you get all his money? Or what if you get the lifestyle that you want out of him? Or what if you get him to buy you your dream car, your dream house? What if that? What if you cheat while still getting everything you want to? What if you're the mermaid siren seductress who can do whatever they want? What if? What if you don't care because you're not attached to the physical being, but you're attached to the physical energy and lifestyle that they can provide for you? What if you're not always thinking about owning a person when you can literally say what you want and they're going to do it anyway? Because you're using your feminine energy. Okay. Y'all are, like I said, different angles, different methods, and different ways of doing something is how you're going to accomplish something easier. Don't think that there's only one way to do something. There's several ways. Okay. And yes, ladies, no man is faithful 100%. You might be with them 5 years. They may not cheat. You might be with them 10 years. They may not cheat. You might be with them 20 years, 30 years. They might cheat on the 40th year or the 30th year. You don't know. Or depending on what cheating means to you. Like some people think talking to someone online is cheating. So whatever cheating means to you, at some point, whoever you have put on this high pedestal, whatever man you put on a high pedestal and think he's not going to, And I always tell women, don't bet your life on it. Bet your life on yourself and how you're going to create it, no matter what he does. Okay? That way you always win because you're not basing your life on his fidelity to be perfect. Because that's not a way to live. You can't control what a man does, just like he can't control what you do. Okay? And like the water and like the ocean, you cannot be contained. So why would you try to do that to another person? I'm not gonna spend my life and energy trying to run behind and worry about no man when I could be building and creating the lifestyle that I desire with his money. That don't sound right. Okay. Okay. Now, like I said, like society has made women focus on the physical man and not the lifestyle that he can provide. Focus on the lifestyle, ladies. Seduce him into giving him, and seduce him into giving you what you want. And added bonus, it's more likely if you use this feminine siren seduction energy that he is less likely to cheat or cheat as often or will compare other women to you more often because you're that, that good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can I talk about what it means to have one foot in, one foot out, girl? That means you always ready to step and do what you want if you can, if you have to, or if you want to. Just like water. Okay. You always either ready to evaporate or flow in a different directions if you need to. That's what it means. Mm-hmm. You can do whatever you want. You're a free human being with a free mind. As long as you're able, like if you don't want to get caught doing something, then don't get caught. If you're doing it for yourself, do it for yourself. If you're doing it to make someone else jealous, but you don't think that you're going to be able to continue the lifestyle that you're going to get, then rethink that, man. Most of the time that you cheat as a woman, you're doing it for yourself, not for him to notice. That's your own little private secret, if that's what you need. If you don't need it, then, make him spend money. Make him buy you something if you don't feel like cheating is the answer, okay? Well, get his credit card and go spend. Make him pay a fine for doing whatever he did to you. But at the same time, it's literally up to you. We're the women. We say what goes and what doesn't go. If you feel like cheating is going to make you feel good because he did, then go do it. If you don't, then make sure he buying you gifts and giving you money and compensating you. Either way. Or do both. If both make you feel good. But either way is your decision. There are no rules unless you make them your rules. The rules are what you make them. This is why you can write your own vows and create prenups or not sign prenups or write your own prenups to make you feel protected because you write the rules. Okay? There are no set rules. You create them. And whatever you agree to, that's what you're going to do. So, for example, if you don't like the marriage vows, write your own. If you don't like, the law, do prenups. If you don't like societal norms, then create your own. It's literally what you want to do. The path of easiest, the path of least resistance, ma'am. You create it. Water creates paths. Also, you hope to have your confidence one day. Chloe, sprinkle, sprinkle. You got it within you already, girl. All you need to have is just the creation energy. Water creates rivers. Water created The Grand Canyon, man. Okay. A little old bitty flow created the Grand Canyon. So sprinkle, sprinkle. Ah. Somebody said they did a pick me thing and cooked. Well, then don't do it no more, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Boil some water and give them some ramen noodles. There you go. Mermaid Siren Seduction energy right there. Um, whisper your demands in that water. Sprinkle, sprinkle that little package in that ramen noodle. Stir it up. Yeah, serve it to him. There you go, his dinner. All right. Boil water and make ramen. Anyway, I'm silly. So here's my thing. If y'all's topic of discussion is cooking food and things like that, it better be about a chef at the restaurant y'all are going to, or about it better be about how he's going to cook for you. Okay. Because if you're a seductive mermaid siren, you don't care about cooking. It's not where your strong point is. And even if you can cook really good, that's not what the focus is, ma'am. Do you want your husband to go and tell everybody, I'm with my wife because she can cook? How do you think they're envisioning you, ma'am, when they think about you? They may have never seen you. But if your husband is constantly walking around telling people you can cook, how do you think that they envision you looking? I mean, there are beautiful women who can cook all day and every day, but stereotypically, when a man's going around bragging on his wife's cooking and food, they're not imagining this beautiful, mermaid siren seductress with the lifestyle of not having to do this, this, and that, and being spoiled and things like that. They're thinking about somebody who's always at the grocery store with grocery carts full of food, walking around looking like who did it and why, cooking in the kitchen all day, every day. So you don't want that to be what leads in your, relationship. Cooking should be an added bonus when you feel like doing it, if you feel like doing it. And you don't lead with that. Okay. Malika, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Can you get a Sprinkle Sprinkle album, girl? I'm not ready to enter a music career at this time. Okay. Okay. Yes. Now, men who closely associate you with domestic help don't really want you for the feminine energy that you are able to create or that you're able to seduce with. They don't want you for that reason. They want you to be like their caregiver, domestic help. So never lead with that. He promised to give you money and didn't. You texted him and reminded him he said he would and didn't. Girl, next. Unfollow him and say, I can't stand men that don't keep their word and who are secretly broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then don't deal with them at all. Don't deal with them. When people say they're going to give you something, get it that day. Get it that day or the very next day. If you sitting over here waiting over 2 days, they ain't giving it to you. And if they do, you should also not be worried about it. You know what I'm saying? If you need something and you always ask for stuff you really don't need. So, for example, if you ask a man for a couple $1,000s, don't be waiting on that money. That money is added bonus. If it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. Don't waste time on nobody unless it's already, available to you. So you're not going to sit here and talk to a man a straight week on the phone, WW on the phone, FaceTime and all that stuff, and he's promised you money and you haven't seen one red cent. Okay? You're going to say, I'm going to call you back when you call me when you send the money. Text me when you after you done sent the money, and then we can talk. FaceTime me after you done sent the money. That's the only thing you should be telling that man who promised you anything. You know, don't if he said something and he's not trying to contact you, don't chase behind him either. He was just talking. Men talk. They lie all the time. We don't need to believe them. We need to believe actions. So stop believing words and start receiving actions. Don't deal with them unless the action has been taken. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me check something right quick. If the action has not been taken, then don't worry about it. On to the next. Okay. Ooh, I have some good news for y'all. All right. I'm so excited. What the heck is this? Okay. Hold on, I gotta get the correct link. Oh man, this isn't great. Okay, got it. Oh. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get the link to the oils. All right. No, I already got the. No, I don't. All right. I'm going to put it up later after the video because I think I'm having some technical difficulties. Hold it. Anyway, it should be available today sometime. So I'm going to get it up later. We'll see. Ronald, Shera settled for her husband. I settled for the lifestyle. Baby, sprinkle, sprinkle, not no man. So when you settle for a lifestyle, it's this lifestyle that you want, the one that you are able to thrive in and do what you want. So, like, we don't settle for men, we settle for lifestyles over here, not men. Because once the man is long gone, the lifestyle remains. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Especially if you're smart and know how to work the angles. All right. Now, society doesn't hate women. See, a lot of people mistake that society hates women, but everywhere you look, women are worshipped. It's society teaches you to hate yourself. And when you hate yourself, you're teaching society what to do to you. So self-love is very important. Confidence is very important. Society does not teach us to hate women. They teach women to hate themselves. It's an inside job, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Once you start to love yourself, society can't do anything. Okay. Society is made up of mostly women. So that's just not true. What's true is they teach you to hate yourself so that they can have an advantage. But if you don't hate yourself, they can't take advantage of you. I don't hate myself, so you shouldn't either. We are what creates society. So love yourself. Stop talking down on yourself. Whenever you speak about yourself, this is another siren mermaid thing. Whenever you speak about yourself and you talk about yourself in the best way. Talk about yourself as if you're all that. Don't talk about how negative, your life is, or how you can't do this, or how you look the way you don't want to look. Talk about yourself in the best light. Okay? Because if you think about it, you're the one that teaches people how to view you, how to treat you, your standards, So make sure it's good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So many women trash themselves. Exactly. That's because that's what they're taught. They're taught to hate themselves. They're taught that if you're too confident, then you're, you know, conceited. Okay, and what's wrong with being too confident? Does it make someone else feel less confident? If so, that person needs to work on their own confidence. You know, it has nothing to do with you. You should be an example of how they should feel about themselves. But a lot of people don't see it like that. If you see it like that and speak about it in that way, then teach other people. It's okay to be confident because you're teaching your daughters how to be confident, or your friends or your family members. Arrogance is annoying, but if you know who you are, then you can't really argue with it. You know, you can be arrogant all day, but if there's always going to be someone more arrogant than you, and you can choose to say things in a different way that mean the exact same thing. For example, if I say, you know what, I look so good, I'm all that, whatever, that could be seen as arrogant. But if I say something like, I feel really pretty today and I'm very confident in what I have on today, and I'm going to go out and just, you know, enjoy my life. Does that sound arrogant? It's pretty much saying the same thing. It's how you say it. Are you saying it because you care about what other people think or how they're going to view you? Or are you saying it to yourself? If you're saying it out loud to a group of people who may not be as secure within themselves as you are, then you have to change your words. You have to change your words for people that aren't there yet. That's all it is. If everybody was 100% secure and confident within themselves, we could literally just say whatever we want, how we want it, because no one else would take offense to it because of their lack of how they feel within. But since we have to consider people's thoughts about themselves and how they feel about themselves, we have to change our words so that they don't hate themselves even more. Okay? That's literally all it is, if you really think about it. That's why people love arrogant people. They may not like how they speak to others, but they love and admire the confidence because they secretly want that type of confidence to even dare to be that arrogant. Now, this is why the most arrogant people right now are the most influential and, you know, at this time. And most of them are men because it's okay for men to be arrogant. But a woman has to have an understated level of confidence from within because so many women are taught to hate themselves. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm going to tell you both ways. I look good. I look fly. I look good. Touch my swag. Wish you could. Or I could say, you know what? I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Da, 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 da. You know, I could say it in a Disney way or the other kind of way, the confident way, the arrogant way. Either way, it still means the exact same thing, except one way spares your lack of self confidence. That's literally it. So when you get offended by how other women are highly confident within themselves, it's you as an individual who have been taught to hate themselves that feels some type of way. And when you, as soon as you feel that tinge of anger, you need to be like, you know what? What is it within me that's making me upset about how confident a whole nother person is that have nothing to do with me? And then change that thought. Okay. I'm overly confident and I can act, I can tone it down, and then I can say how I want to say it too. It all means the same thing. Okay. You said, is there a cat siren? Yeah, it's called a catfish, ma'am. Girl, y'all know that show Catfish? They be confident up on that keyboard. Uh-oh, Lakia, sprinkle, sprinkle. When a woman is unavailed, it usually, what? Oh, unalive. Okay. When a woman is unalive, it's usually by a dusty. They have nothing to lose. When you decide to leave them, I hope you do a little live on this topic. Being with a dusty is literally dangerous. You got to trick them, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dusties run away on their own if they're faced with financial burden. Okay. The best way to get rid of a dusty is to give them a financial burden that they have to solve. Most likely, they're going to run away on their own, tail tucked. You get it? So when women always ask me, how do I get rid of a dusty? I always tell them a fake eviction notice. Go print you out some fake eviction notice, get you some, some stuff that looks legit, put it on your door and be like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this. You gonna have to come up with 3 months of rent or else we got to move and start bringing boxes home, acting like you're moving, but really you're put stuff in there to give stuff to Goodwill or something. Girl, he gonna be gone back to his mama house before you pack the third box because he can't get the money. Okay, so when you want to leave a dusty, you have to trick them. You have to lie to them. I don't even care if you're going to use the fake eviction notice. You got to use something else. Like my mama needs money, so this month I have to give her all of the money that I'm using to pay bills. What's he gonna do? Tell you not to give your mama money? Even though you're not really giving her money, you're just telling him that to unlock his broke, dusty gene to run away on his own. All you got to do is lie. So, when you want a dusty to leave, present him with a huge financial problem that he cannot solve, and he will leave. Okay? That's all you got to do. And you got to be a good actress, and you got to have some props with it. You should print you out some props, ma'am. Okay. If you sitting there arguing with him, trying to make him change into something that he is not, you trying to change a dusty. You trying to tell him you need to level up. You need to do this. He's dusty. You accepted him as a dusty, so he's gonna be mad when you stop accepting him as a dusty. You got to trick him into thinking he is so dusty that he can't even help you anymore. So he needs to take himself out of your life. Okay, you need to trick that dusty so hard that he will remove himself. Not Don't nag him. You took him as a dusty. Now you want to turn around and change him. You can't change a dusty. They have to change themselves. So women, you say get unalive from dealing with dusties and trying to leave dusties. It's because they took them as a dusty and then wanted them to change down the line. You can't do that. You meet him as a dusty and you make him leave as a dusty. Okay. A true powerful woman can make a man get up and leave because they can't serve you anymore. There's nothing they can do for you. So they will take themselves out of the equation. Okay. Come up with everything you need. Make up some lies. The dusty don't need the truth, ma'am. The dusty does not need the truth. He needs a reason to leave. That's all he needs. Women over here are trying to give Dusty all the truth, the reasoning, help him, fix him, try to get him to do right, when all he needs is a good old lie to remove himself from the situation. That's all you need is a good lie. And he will get up and walk quick. So we create the rules. Remember that. There is no right or wrong way to do something. There's your way that you create that's going to get the job done. And then there's society's way that tells you, oh, you need to help him. You need to sit down and talk as a couple. You need to motivate him. You need to be his peace. You need to be his strength. You need to hold him down. No, you need to lie to him so that he gets up and removes himself from your life. That's it. All right. Lie, man. Lie. That's how you get him to leave. All right. Okay, you said that's why ugly women always try to put pretty women down, removing faults in their looks and personality because they are told to hate themselves because they are ugly. You know what? There are what is ugly to you and what is ugly to the next person is totally different. You know, we have wigs, makeup, lashes, fingernails, clothing to make us look pretty much like the same person over and over. You know, if you think your natural look is ugly, you have tools to create a better look. If you are lazy and you can't create that look or you can't afford nobody to help you create the look, then that's just laziness. It's not ugliness. Oh, Steph, what if he is a generous Dusty who is willing to give you his last dime? I don't need nobody's last dime. Do you? But you know he's struggling, but will do anything to get you the money. Okay, what? Then go tell him to rob a bank. And when he get caught, make sure you realize that he will do anything to get you the money except for go out and become a real man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he will do anything to give you money, tell him to go out and get a real career, become a real man, and become a provider. If he will do anything. If he can't do that, then he can't do anything. You get it? And I don't need his last dime. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get it? Y'all are understanding now? So, for example, let me ask you a question. If you're hungry, you hungry, right? And I say, oh, come over my house. I'm going to feed you. And you come over my house and you think you finna get this good delectable meal. All I got is ramen noodle with no seasoning packet. But it's all that I have to offer you. Sit down and eat this pack of ramen noodles. Or let's say your other friend calls you, girl, come on over. I hired a chef to cook. Girl, we gonna have a 5-course meal. Come on over. And you're hungry. Where are you going? You going to the 5-course meal or you going to the ramen noodle bowl with no seasoning pack? You see how that analogy doesn't make sense in this era? In this era? It don't make sense in this era. So when y'all are using analogies from old days, from days when people were poor and had to create those analogies to survive because they had no choice. We can't live by those anymore. We have to say, you know what? You might give me your last dime. You may struggle and give me whatever I want. But eventually, it's not going to be enough, especially when you bring children into it, inflation into it, rising prices. It's not going to be enough soon. You get it? If he can't create the type of lifestyle for you that you want, then he really won't do anything for you, but help you struggle even harder. Okay, waiting for your elixirs. Oh, okay, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You missed live from my other channel. Thank you, Marmar. Appreciate you. I'll be on there soon. Not today, though. Okay. Yeah, so we can't get into these poverty-minded quotes or ways of thinking anymore. If you want to step out of that lifestyle, okay? We have to leave those in the past and create some new ones that serve us better. Okay. What if you look naturally? What if you look masculine and bad is not pretty? Okay, well, go watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Let me type it in. If y'all can get that where you live, and they will help you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. They will say, Shantae, you stay if you pass the test of looking like you're supposed to look. Just look it up. Just go look it up. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm not joking. Y'all sitting here talking about y'all some ugly, masculine looking women. Go watch RuPaul's Drag Race and see how they make it work for them. If you look that bad, then you need to follow some drag queens to help you. All right. Oh, I got straight. Right. Just helping you. Uh-oh, Eva, sprinkle, sprinkle. How to respond to a man when he disagrees with your desire to be a stay-at-home mom. Then disagree with his desire to sleep with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Say, I'm not sleeping with nobody that I have to go in and clock in the morning and leave my house and go spend 8 to 12 hours with a whole nother man. It's like, you ain't getting none. I'm saving this for my work husband. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Cut him off in the bedroom, man. We're not dealing with no dust. Like, if you don't want me to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home whatever, then go find you another woman. Or lie and say, you know what, I can't find no jobs. Well, I guess I'm gonna stay at home wife. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, what if he wants you to wash your face? Then put all the nice, expensive face washes in your cart online and make him pay for the most expensive skincare. Then put the makeup right back on the next day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, play along with it. Get you some good skincare. Like, yes, I think beautiful, natural beauty is beautiful with no makeup on. They say this is the best skincare line. I mean, if I'm going to go with no makeup, I'm going to need the best, right? So here, buy it for me. And maybe, use the word maybe, I'll be able to wear way less makeup if I have the best skincare. Skincare going to cost more than your makeup, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Play the game. Don't get played. Thank you, Adenola. I appreciate you, girl. She sent me some cash out. Let's see if she wrote me anything, just in case. Thank you. She just said it to me, girl. Thank you. Get your skincare products, ma'am. Use everything that they try to use against you for you. That's it. You said, who hurt me? Nobody. Why I gotta be hurt to be smart? You see how they think women are dumb? They think someone hurt me because I'm smart. They think someone hurt me because I know how to get my money from men. You know, nothing really hurts you. Whatever you do in life, you either learn from it or you repeat it. So you can't really be hurt. All you can do is learn. Learn to do better. Learn to get more. Learn to get the lifestyle you want. You don't get hurt. You just keep learning. That's what life is. If you get hurt, you pause and don't know what to do. And then you suffer. If you learn, you get money. You don't repeat, and then you teach. Get it? So if you're steadily walking around asking women who hurt them, just go look in the mirror, man. Poverty hurts people. Brokenness and false promises hurt people. Lack of hurts people. So I don't know. I don't think anybody hurt me because I didn't allow them to. I just removed myself from the situation and followed the path of least resistance to get this money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So when a man asks you who hurt you, get you a whole speech ready so you can get your money. You know what hurts me? Every time I see poor people that don't have enough, every time I see a pregnant woman working, that hurts. So Every time I see a Dusty behind some woman at a cash register with his arms around her while she reaches in her wallet to pay for whatever, that hurt. So, you know, write your speech, ma'am, for these Dusty questions. That way you can teach at the same time. Because if you just get an attitude and get mad at these Dusties and you're like, what you mean? Who hurt me? Have speech. Give them a lesson. Poverty hurt. You know, it hurts me to see that when people don't have enough and when they're with some dusty dude and he can't do nothing to help them. That really hurts me deep down inside. Hurts me when you see a woman 9 months pregnant standing on her feet 8 hours a day because her dusty can't do nothing. That hurt. That's who hurt me. It hurts to see other women suffer because they don't have the right mentality. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. Question answered? Good. Write it down and remember it so you don't have to ask no more. Okay. Flashback, Dusty's calls, the calls. You can see the effects of Dusty's on other women. That's how bad it is. So, for example, like I said, you see someone that doesn't, you know that they don't want to be working at 9 months pregnant, sitting over there waiting tables or whatnot, or being a cashier. You know they don't want to do that. They have to. That's the difference. Oh, Norma. Thank you. Thank you, Norma, for being a member. Said very wise. Why do you talk so much about Dusties? Well, I don't. People ask me about Dusties. So I answer them. I talk about money. All right. And how to get what you want and how to create the lifestyle you want. It's the women who are dealing with Dusties that are asking me about them. And I'm helping them. Okay. Shira, what inspires you to help women the way you do? I'm so grateful for you that you found my channel. Oh, Goddess Aries. The very reason that I kind of started this channel, and I say this, and I've said this story many times. I don't work. I do what I want. Every day I get up, I go do whatever I want. Shop, make videos, watch TV, do nothing, go in my garden. I don't know, whatever. And when I go out and I'm out and about and I don't see a lot of women doing the same thing or women that look like me doing the same thing, and I see them behind the register, pregnant, struggling, upset, mad, bad, having a bad day. I would like to see them living a good lifestyle, especially if they look better than me and are younger. You shouldn't be doing that if you don't have to, ma'am. So I teach the path of least resistance and how to get your money and take a shortcut rather than, allowing and watching other women suffer when they don't have to. And it's literally their choice whether to click on a video or not, or if they're facing a bad relationship or financial status, they know how to fix it if they need to. So I'm here for the women who need me. So I don't really feel like what I do, is hurtful because it's helpful to women who are looking for the answers that they don't have. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, let me see. I missed a couple. Hold on. Okay, I already answered that question. One, you're one of those who stays for 3 hours and will keep staying. Thank you, Michelle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. So that's why I do what I do. Because so many women don't have to struggle They choose to, or they just don't know any better. And like I said, if you're in a happy relationship, going 50-50 with a man, cooking and cleaning and not having a ring on or having a ring on, and you're happy in your lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle you've always dreamed of, you don't need my channel. But if you're not happy with that lifestyle, if you want something different, then you know how to get it. Okay. So it's what is up in here that is the lifestyle that you desire, is the one that you choose. So if being a Pygmisha or a Barbara the Builder is your dream, don't let me take you from it. Okay. But if your dream should become a nightmare, then you know how, to come over here and get up out of there. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you might be living your dream life with your dream man until it's not a dream and a good dream anymore. If it becomes a nightmare, you know where to go. Okay. If you choose a different direction for your dream, or you outgrow that dream, then you know where to come. And that's literally it. There is no right or wrong. There is what you need when you need it. That's all. You need it now? Great. You don't? Go back when you do. You will never need it? Great. But just in case, it's over here. There you go. See, when you don't try to push your belief system onto someone and it's available if they need it or not, and they can come back at any time and get it, no love lost, that information is more valuable because it's not forced. Uh-oh, DT Fabulous, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. You're so gorgeous. Thanks for helping us. Thank you, Ria. Y'all want to join the group on Facebook for like-minded women? Yes, get in touch with DT Fabulous, or it's the last link in the description bar on Facebook. Or you could type out the name, because I don't know if that link is accurate still, but yeah, type out the Facebook name you need them to contact. Okay. Uh-oh. Thank you, Cosmic Toria, Sprinkle Sprinkle, for being a member. Appreciate you. You said you feel bad for your dusty brokey. Okay, well, adopt him then. Sprinkle Sprinkle. At least you can get some tax write-off. Okay. Shira, you have the best and organic comebacks. Thank you, Miss Tippy Wong. I appreciate you. I just talk. All the information and links are in the description bar. And DT Fabulous, I think they're asking you to type out the Facebook group. I mean, the where to contact you at to get into the Facebook group, just in case the link isn't accurate. Okay. Why don't I travel more? Because I have children and in school. And when I travel, I'm taking them with me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. And I think I've said that so many times. I'm waiting on them to graduate so we don't have school in our way. And we will be traveling everywhere we want to go. Believe. Not one of those moms that leave their kids at home. Because I want them to experience the good things in life so they don't settle for dust. So for example, if they can say, oh, my mom took me here, oh, my mom took me there, or I traveled there with my family, or I traveled there with my mom, then people are going to only be able to offer them the best, or they're going to have such high standards that they're not going to be able to even deal with dust. So I believe in showing my kids things, taking them with me, allowing them to experience life the way I do, but not leaving them at home or traveling abroad without them, or traveling, because I've had so many different opportunities to travel to many, many places that did not include my children, and I had to turn them all down. So That's why. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wouldn't you have wanted your mom to take you to nice places? Mhm. There you go. How to navigate dating while waiting for marriage? Okay, first of all, we're not waiting for marriage. Marriage is literally something that you don't wait for. We ain't waiting for no marriage because you're always going to have options. And if that man wants to take you off the market or he doesn't want you going anywhere, he will put a ring on it. Okay. We attract, not chase. We're not waiting on it. If that man knows that you're his wife or he wants you to be his wife, then he's going to treat you like his wife. If you're dating to find a husband, that's where you're doing it wrong. You need to be dating to find a provider, or you need to be dating to find a man who can give you the lifestyle that you desire. And most of the time, when you find a man who can give you lifestyle, and they do, and they pay for your bills and they help you out financially, that's usually a man who's investing in you, who will most likely become your husband in the future. Okay. So you look for a provider, not a husband, because anybody can find a husband. Anybody can find a dusty husband. What you need to look for is a provider, boyfriend first, then make him your husband. All right? By making him invest lots of money into you. Um, so only date men with money who can provide. And eventually one will provide so much that he will say, well, I've invested this much money in you. I might as well make you my wife. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-huh. What if you stay with a rich man after he cheats? Won't it look like you have low standards? Not if you drive in a nice car, man, and living in a nice neighborhood in a nice house and doing whatever you want. It looks like you're smart and not over emotional because a broke man could cheat on you too, man. Looks like you're smart. Uh-oh, Miss Always Pure Sprinkle Sprinkle went out with a guy who left the bill on the table for a half an hour. I finally suggested we split it, girl. Why? I get as far away from him as possible. Girl, never suggest to ever split a bill. Ever. Let that bill sit there until he pick it up. If he don't pick it up, then oh well, you don't either. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And like if y'all are dating these type of dusty men, y'all need to, in the beginning of the date, y'all need to say, thank you so much for treating me to dinner this evening. It's been so long since someone has treated me to dinner. I really appreciate it. Say that before you even get a menu. And right then and there, he's going to tell you that he's not treating you and that y'all are going to have to split the bill. And that way you could get up and leave before you even start the date. Okay. So always lead with that if you're dating some type of dust. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't, if the man look like he split bills, don't even go out with him. How dare he? You can tell a man who look like they split bills. They're not ugly. They're not old. All right. I wish an old, grown, ugly man would ask me to split a bill. I would laugh in his face. Mhm. Not sure if I'm dating a dusty or a provider. He always pays until about 3 weeks into the month when he says he has no more money. Okay. Then he's dusty, man. He might be a working dusty, but shouldn't you have money stashed, saved, put away, you know, available to you when you need it? If I told my kids, no, we can't go out to eat, or no, we can't do this, they're gonna be hungry. They're not taking that answer. They're just gonna go ask their dad, or they're just gonna go ask whoever. They're not gonna take no for an answer. Okay. Or, you're gonna be like, nah, that's not the answer that I'm looking for. Mm, have a stash. If he ain't got a stash, then he's not husband material, ma'am. And so, like, wait, okay. A lot of you always ask how to get money out of a man. We're gonna do this Mermaid Siren style today. How to get money out of a man. Okay. Sit next to him instead of across from him. If you're able to sit next to him, or at least closer to him, lean in a little bit, hold his hand, perhaps under the table. You got to get some type of physical connection or closeness. Okay. Whisper in their ear. Let them feel the warm breath on their neck or their ear. It's more powerful that way. Okay. So, for example, if you're out on a date with dude, he got some money, he likes you, whatever. Let's say this is him. Mm, come here. You smell so good. What is that? Oh my gosh. Oh, really? Then grab his hand, like, yes. I like holding your hand. Oh my gosh, I'm so full. Is that a shopping mall or a shopping center over there? You still got his hand. Are you ready to go? Let's go walk around a little bit. Yes, I'm so full. You smell so good. I don't want to leave just yet. That's all you got to do. Grab them by the hand, whisper in their ear, tell them they smell good. You're full, you need to walk around, walk this food off or whatnot. Grab his hand. Don't take no for an answer. Say, let's go. Don't ask, tell. Don't ask, tell. Let's go, baby. Grab his hand, squeeze it a couple times. Yes. Hold his hand in public. He's gonna buy you whatever you want. All right. Y'all be asking for stuff when you're supposed to be seducing them into doing it for you. Should you date while on a weight loss journey? Yes. Why wouldn't you? Girl, if I didn't date because I was on a weight loss journey, I would never be married with no kids today. Okay? People are always on a weight loss journey, especially women. What are y'all talking about? Girl, date when you feel confident, which should be always. If I wait until I was off my weight loss journey, I would be sitting here single with nothing. It's a lifelong journey, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You better get in where you fit in. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all have this mental image burned into y'all's heads of how things are supposed to be perfect before you can find the perfect man. No, the path of least resistance is what you're going to find. So you got a little weight on you? Okay, date older. Date somebody with cataracts. Date somebody that like them thick. Date somebody that can provide and still likes you the size that you are. Okay? That doesn't mean that's going to be your permanent husband forever. That means if you're on a weight loss journey and you're losing weight, but you're still dating, that you can date other guys too along the weight loss journey. So let's say you start dating while you're fat or overweight, but then down the line, you're losing weight and you dating different types of guys. You have the confidence, the practice, You're still getting out there. And when you go out to, to dinner and things like that, order something that's low fat. Get gourmet diet food, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, I'll have the asparagus, the salad, um, whatever protein that you eat. Put it on there. And get your diet eat on. I don't know. I mean, you need to look at things from different perspectives and different angles. You get to see exactly how people are going to treat you based on your weight, how you look, the type of guys that are attracted to you at certain weights. Because if you gain that weight back, you know exactly who to go for next time. If you don't gain that weight back and you see how different certain types of guys treat you, who cheats more, who cheats less, you're going to get to do a lot of research during this time. You're going to get to see a lot of things that you wouldn't normally get to see if you wait until you're your skinniest, which is probably not your natural weight. Like a lot of people say, I've gained weight. No, baby, this is my natural weight. When y'all first saw my channel on YouTube, I was not skinny. Okay. I lost weight during my YouTube journey, and then I gained weight, and then I lost weight, and then I gained weight. My natural weight is this. This is me always since I was a teenager or a little bit less, but this is my natural weight. So you're going to go up and down. That's what women do. A lot of women weight will go up and down. I'd rather meet somebody when I'm my normal size, or at least, a size that's not super de duper skinny, because I know I'm going to eat. I know I'm not going to stay a stick forever. So I need him to accept me at my normal weight. That's why, when I got married, I was at my normal weight, not at my thinnest. So I feel like if you're going to starve yourself and get skinny to meet some man, as soon as you get off whatever diet program you're on and start eating normally again, you're not going to look the same. A lot of women have told me this. They have told me this. Well, my husband is doing this and that because I gained a bunch of weight. Well, when you first met him, was that your natural size? Or did you starve yourself and then rush out to meet somebody? Did he marry you at that size or close to it? Okay. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get married till I was my regular size. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, you fed me and got me back this way. You must like it. And sprinkle, sprinkle. And, if it's holding you back, if you're at a size that's unhealthy and uncomfortable to you, then yes, do something about it. But if this is your normal size and you're just trying to get super skinny for some reason, you don't want to meet people when you're not at your natural size. You don't want to marry people when you're not at your natural size. As close to it as you can get, ma'am. Oh, Goddess Warren, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, you're in Ireland? Congrats on my books. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Goddess Warren says she's in Ireland. What you doing over there? I know you said you were going. Hope y'all are having fun. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What do you respond to say when he says you're always busy and not answering his calls, trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay this money, trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay these bills, trying to figure out how I'm gonna get some more money? That's why I can't call you, because I'm trying to figure out how to help my grandma with this rent. Always have a financial reason why you can't talk to him, so he can solve it for you so that you can talk to him. Okay. Doing some research online on how to earn more money. Well, how much do you need? Well, if you just give me this much money every month on a direct deposit, I don't have time to talk to you all day. Mhm. Don't be bothering me unless you adding to me. That's it. Okay. Don't waste my time if you can't compensate me for it. Should you stay celibate until marriage? You should do whatever you want and whatever works for you financially, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. What if men look down on you for not traveling or being able to do what they do? Then go find you a man who can give you the money to do what they do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You're like, okay, you mad at me because I can't do what you do? Then pay for it. Don't be mad at me. You the man. I'll just go find another one that will pay. I'm not your competition. I'm not even dating you if you're the same age as me and comparing yourself to me. That's dumb. You want me to have that lifestyle, then pay for it. I'm not finna compete with no grown man. Okay. You said you tired of broke women? Then go become a man and stop being broke and acting like a woman. If you tired of broke women, that's because you're a broke man. Because men with money, they don't care about a woman's financial status. They like the woman. You must be broke yourself. Two broke people do not go together. You are correct, sir. You can't have a broke woman if you're a broke man. Somebody got to pay the bills. Of course, you don't like broke women because you broke too. Broke and broke don't go together. Okay. Uh-huh. And stop comparing yourself to a woman. You was made to provide. That is your only role. You got one job. You was put on this earth to do one thing: provide. And you can't even do that. What? You was put on earth for one reason. You got testosterone, larger muscle mass, more stamina. What you think that's for? To sit on the couch? To be dusty? No, it's to go get some money and provide the provision, sir. You got one job. If you can't do it, move along. Women have several jobs. They wear several hats. You multitask. You got one. You can't even do that right. Why do we need you? That's like interviewing for a job and there's only one thing on the job description and you don't even qualify. Now, how dumb is that? You're at a job interview or you're filling out an application online and it says job description and there's one word or one thing that you have to do and you don't even qualify. You cannot be mad at the person trying to find an employee. You can't be mad at them. They only asked for one thing. One. Be mad at yourself that you can't do that one thing on the job description. Be mad at you. Why? Because there's only one thing that is required. One. That's why when you leave or when you father a child, the court only asks you to do one thing. Not 10, not 20, but one. Pay. All right. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, when you leave your child, when you leave your marriage, the court say what? Hey, one job. If you can't do it, bounce. And the government will make you do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you want to contact me, you're going to have to go to the Patreon, become a member, tier 2 or tier 3 and up, and message me in the messenger section. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. Join the Patreon tier 2 and up or tier 3 and up, message me or write me in the comments or something, chat. I'll check it. Um, you said, how do they find these lives? Girl, they subscribe. How else is a grown man supposed to get a video suggested to him called Mermaid Siren Seduction? Unless he subscribed and clicked the notification bell, he's not supposed to be getting these videos suggested to him. So you already know he subscribed. Uh-oh, Jessa, sprinkle, sprinkle. To sit on the couch oiled up and shirtless for their mammy so she can continue to be motivated to pay the bills. Oh, that's what their job is? That's what's in the job description? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not my job description. You can't be using my products. You pick me should come home. Her man got on a face mask, oils, got the diffuser with the essential oils going, a candle lit, sitting up with his house shoes on, looking like a baddie. I would throw up in my mouth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, Earl Jenkins making a guest appearance. Dolores, I don't know. We might see. Sprinkle, sprinkle one day. I got to get in the mood. So, mermaid siren seduction techniques, you have to be a confident woman. Okay? You got to be confident. Anything in your mind that's blocking your ability to be confident within yourself, you need to get rid of it. If it's a person that's talking negative to you, if you're that person that's talking negative to yourself, then stop. Because, we hear our own voice when we talk to ourselves in our mind. We talk to ourselves the most out of anyone. And what you're telling yourself is what you're programming yourself to really believe. Okay? Because you could be scrolling through Instagram all day looking at different women with, looks and things like that. Those women aren't telling you anything. Your own mind and your brain is telling you to compare yourself to them, that you should look like them, that you should do this and you should do that. They're not doing nothing but posting what they look like. That's all that they're doing. So you literally are telling yourselves that you aren't all that. Or if you have a man or a parent or a coworker or somebody telling you that you're not all that or whatever. It is still your free will and your choice to believe them or not. So if someone came up to me like a Dusty up in these comments and told me some stuff, I don't believe it. I don't take it to heart. It holds no value with me. I'm telling myself something better. You get it? So self-confidence is from within. It doesn't come from other people. What they have are opinions and suggestions. That's all that they have. And whether you accept them or not is literally up to you as an individual. So if the Dusty coming here calling you all types of names, I'm not accepting advice or information from a Dusty, a man that can't even pay my bills. So it's valueless to me. It's worthless. I choose not to listen. I choose not to believe because they can't even pay a bill. Why would I take advice from somebody who can't even provide the type of life or lifestyle that I am used to? I'm not. So that's like taking diet advice from someone on a scooter rolling through the grocery store aisles who's severely obese. That's like taking weight loss advice from them. You ain't gonna do it. It's like taking financial advice from a bum asking you for money. You ain't gonna do it. So why are you taking advice from someone you don't even want to be like or someone who can't even pay your bills? Why are you believing what they say is truth? You shouldn't be. You're lying to yourself, literally, by accepting their lies as truth. So self-confidence is one of the main ingredients of mermaid siren seduction. You create the lifestyle you want. You create the life that you want by the words you speak to yourself and to others. That's why the siren's voice controls. That's why the siren's voice creates a spell, because it creates, and it doesn't accept what they don't want. It doesn't consider things that don't resonate with them. They said what they said. All right. And y'all have to be the same way. If a dusty tells you something and it don't put no money in your pocket, ignore. If a coworker tells you something and it's not adding to you or a compliment in any way and making you feel better about yourself, reject it and don't even listen. Okay? That's it. Can I know what book regarding this title? There's no book. Shoot. I'll give you all the tips and clues in the beginning of the video on how to seduce mermaid style. Just my personal notes. Okay. How to deal with your dad when we have different mindsets about men. Tell him not to date men. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They don't date them then. You ain't got to date them. It's like, you got a difference of opinion on the men, then don't date them. I'm dating who I want, not who you want. But if you got a preference, just say that. Anyway, when parents overstep their boundaries, especially when you're a grown woman, and they tell you who to date or what to look for, if your parents aren't going to pay for your bills or your financial needs and wants, and the type of man that you're trying to date will, then politely offer your parents your bills and your expenses. And when they refuse them, then say, well, this man didn't refuse, so I'm going to go get what I want. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, why men act nice and then ignore you? Because you gave them attention. That's why you don't focus on the man. You focus on what they can do for you, not the man themselves. Because when the man themselves stops giving you attention, then you don't miss the man. You just miss what they can do for you. And you know that another man can do the same thing. So you just go find a different one. You see? So stop focusing on the man. Focus on what they can do for you. And when they can no longer do those things for you, then on to the next. Don't take it personally. Look for lifestyle. Don't get attached to the person. The person, if they really like you, you're not going to want for anything, and you're not going to need to go look anywhere else. They're going to make sure that you have everything you want and need so you can stay with them. Okay? How to break a man's ego in a way that he isn't hurt. Call him the wrong name. All right? Then apologize. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You apologize after you call him the wrong name. Then make up a quick lie to say, oh my gosh, that's my coworker. He gonna know you lying, and it's gonna break his ego. But he has to forgive you because you're still working. And if he wants to free you of your work husband, he will allow you to stay home and pay them bills, sir. Ma'am. Keep calling him your work husband name until he tell you not to work no more. Oh, you want me to go back to work with whatever his name was that I called you? I'm so used to saying his name 8 to 12 hours a day. I only talk to you for 2 hours a day. I talk to him 8. You want me to quit? You gonna pay all these bills and give me some spending money and put that direct deposit? Okay. Guess I can say goodbye to work husband. Okay. Call him your work husband name all the time. He gonna need to quit that job. I know, right? Y'all, ladies, y'all want to quit y'all's job? Call your husband or your boyfriend your work husband name over and over. Okay. He said, what if a guy is open to marriage and rich but too kinky? Tell him, I ain't finna do all that nasty stuff. Better hire you a prostitute if you want that. And just give me my money. Oh, hello, Kitty Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to ask new guy to help me buy a car. Come up with a good sob story of why you need a down payment. Then come up with another sob story of why you need him to pay the monthly bill. Because chances are, if you get the guy just to do the down payment first, or some of the down payment, he's not going to want to lose his investment if you can't make your car note. So he's going to help you pay the bill. Then you can get him on automatic deposit so that your bill is paid every month without you having to talk to him. Okay. And a lot of guys are in here calling us broke. We're not broke. We're smart. This is financial advice. All right. This is how to spend his money and save hers. It ain't about being broke. It's about having several streams of income, whether it be through men or other businesses. All right. How to deal with a manager at work who act with silent treatment. Ignore, act like they're not giving you the silent treatment. Talk and then answer for them. Okay. So for example, if someone's giving you the silent treatment at work, be like, oh, guess what? You know, such and such and such and such. Oh, for real? I can see you're busy right now, so I'm just going to assume that you are wanting this, and that. Okay, great. I'll email you later, and have a great day. Have a good lunch. I'm going to lunch in about 5 minutes. I'll see you later. Bye. Talk, answer for them. Act like you don't even realize they're giving you the silent treatment. Okay. I'm not even bothering with people like that. That's too petty for me. I'm just going to answer for you. He said, what if he choke her? Y'all don't know the move to get out of a chokehold? Pray and break free. He's doing like this. You pray and break free. And then you elbow. That's how you gotta do. Ain't nobody can choke you if you know how to pray, break free, and elbow. Y'all don't know the self-defense, ma'am? Then kick him in the balls. See, I teach y'all something new every time I go over. They going like this, you go like this. What's up? Elbow them in their temple, then get your sharp fingernails, get them right in the eye. That's all you gotta do. I dare somebody. I've been waiting to use them moves. See, if you have moves that you can't wait to use, you be waiting on opportunity. Well, I dare you to choke me. I got some good moves I've been waiting on. And I can claim self-defense. You said pray and break free and elbow down, and then stick their eyeballs with your thumb finger down. Kick them in the balls. You be all right. Works every time. Y'all silly. I wish somebody would. Shoot, I've been waiting. So I have moves I've been waiting to use. Shoot, I got knives hidden around the house. Somebody try to hit me, break in. I got stuff in my purse. I'm waiting. Shoot. Don't test me. I will pass the test each time. I hope you don't need to use it either. Yes, but if you need it, you got it. You say, what if he don't work but spoils you with his parents' money? Then use your parent. Then who cares? Have two. In case his parents' money run out or they cut him off, and you can just replace him with another one. Who cares if he work or not? You got the money. If his parents cut him off, then you got to worry. I gotta go in a few minutes though, y'all. How do you respond to a man who's trying to physically intimidate you? What a bigger man's picture. With your ex-boyfriend's picture who's way bigger. Mm, that's how, ma'am. How do you make your man invest in your business? Make it not ask him for a gift or startup money as a gift, not an investment. Take yourself away from him to find solutions or money for your business and give him the choice to whether he wants to gift you or not so that you can be around him more. So like, I'm not going to be able to spend time with you for the next 3 weeks because I'm going to really be concentrating on how to get some money to start my business or to maintain my business. And unless you want to gift me, you're not going to see me for the next 3 weeks. Take your time away from him. If you are in need of money, and you sitting there spending all your free time with some dude that's not giving you any money or offering to help you, then you give him the opportunity by taking yourself away from him and allowing him to offer to gift you. Okay? Because otherwise, you're not going to be able to spend any time with him or do anything with him unless you can rest and be confident that your business is going to be thriving because he's giving you a gift to invest into yourself. Okay? Why so many men are rich but stingy and cheap? I once read there are millionaires who wouldn't buy a bottle of water in the desert because that's all that they have. Okay, let me tell you all about rich stingy people. If a man is rich and stingy, that's all that they have. That's what they value themselves by. So every time they're spending money on you, it's lessening their value because that's all that they feel that they are. And then they resent you and they're mad at you because that's all you want them for. So they have no real confidence within themselves. They only have confidence within their money. They don't have confidence within themselves. That's all that they are. They have nothing else to offer, and they don't want to give you anything else because they know the only reason you are there is because of their money, and they don't like themselves. Okay? How to make a married man invest in me and become your sugar daddy when he has to be discreet. Ask him, and don't mind that he's discreet. Okay? You can't change your mind later either, ma'am. Like if you're going to hop on that train, then you need to create some rules. Okay. Don't come back here in 2 years talking about, oh, how can I get him to be my man or my husband? He has to want that for himself with you. Like, you can't change your mind in the mid of it. Like you can, but agree to the standards in the beginning, and then maybe he'll be more on board. And if he wants you in the future, then he'll make it be known. Okay. But in the meantime, date other people at the same time. Oh, Alyssa, sprinkle, sprinkle. You went to happy hour alone. All you did was be nice to the bartender. The man next to you paid for everything and didn't want anything more. So fun. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle, Alyssa. That's how it usually is when you go to nicer places and don't look desperate. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Um, do bots get paid to be here? I sure hope so. If not, they dumb. How to get a man out of your house ASAP? Fake eviction notice, or tell him that the cops is coming over to search your house. Uh-oh, Norma, sprinkle, sprinkle. You gotta make up some good old lies, ma'am. Some good old lies. Go home to your Dusty and be like, you know what? I have something to tell you. I mean, you're gonna have to get all your stuff up out of here or leave because at work there's been some rumors, and later on this evening or tomorrow, or give them however long they're gonna come search the house, or I think that they might come in and like raid and search the house. So it's best that you probably don't be here, and I don't want to involve you in any of this. So maybe you should go stay at your mom's house for, a while, or your brother's house or whatever, because that's, girl, fake them out or put that fake eviction notice. All right. Get them out your house either way. Lie, ma'am. You might not be able to use the truth to get him out, but you can find a lie. Okay. Or tell him that your grandma coming to live with y'all. Or tell him something that is going to make him leave. All right? Something. It doesn't even matter what it is, as long as he is going to leave. All right? Tell him, guess what, baby? We are going to foster some kids. Print out some fake foster paperwork. We need a background check on you. We think this to be foster parents. Girl, he will be gone. You got to get creative. That's another thing about Mermaid Siren, energy. We're creative. Water sign is creative. Create a good lie. Oh, you're divorcing at 32 after married 10 years. As Barbara the Builder, dust free. The guy friend gives me gifts and trips, but don't want a relationship. Says I'm a sister. Is it okay to accept his gift? Of course. That's the best kind of gifts when you don't want anything in return. Okay. Millionaires show interests, but no chasing. Didn't mention wife. They live in separate states. You're in California. Biz advice and build seduction. Smartest approach. Okay. Have several options. He's not the only option. When he makes time for you, you make time for him, and make sure that your time is being compensated, whether it's experience, him doing something nice for you, or giving you money. Dating a millionaire is only a flex if you are dating a provider at the same time, so that they're more likely to provide, or so that you have plenty of options. Okay. If you're dating a millionaire, but they're not, or if they're just showing interest, then make sure whatever interest they're showing is going to lead to an investment in you. Okay. Talk about things you want, and things like that, and see if they offer. Okay. That's it. All right. You said desperate B. Your mama ain't in here, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We ain't desperate. We're clever. There's a difference. If we were desperate, we wouldn't have time to look cute. If we were desperate, we wouldn't have time to make you mad by how good we look. It won't give you the time of day. Men always trying to call women desperate. If we were so desperate, we wouldn't even look good enough to turn you down. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What does it mean when men cheat with someone ugly and less? It means that it took less to get them in the bed. It means their standards were low. It means they're just sex, and that's pretty much it. It means if they had put a paper bag over their head and hid it, great. It means men will sleep with anything moving. It means men will sleep with anything with a hole. It means exactly what it means. It means I hope you got some money to buy you a makeup gift for sleeping with somebody that's less than you. That's what it means. It means I hope you got your car picked out at the dealership, or your cart full so he can pay for it, or the jewelry picked out that you want. It means he's gonna be embarrassed if you get caught. That's what it means. Oh, Vicky, sprinkle, sprinkle. It don't mean nothing except for that. So when men cheat with ugly women, it is the equivalent. Oh, kick viral clips. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. When men cheat with ugly women, it's the equivalent to you wanting to go on a shopping spree, and instead of spending a bunch of money at an expensive store, instead you just go to the Dollar Tree, okay, and fill your cart up with a bunch of stuff. It's that same thing. He's gonna get the feeling and the validation of sex with a woman who desires him for a lesser price. Just like you're gonna get the same effect as going on a shopping spree and spending money and filling up a cart at the Dollar Tree versus expensive store. It's the same. All right. Don't be bad coming home with Dollar Tree bags. He's saving his money to take you shopping at the expensive place. Uh-oh, Malika, you said you're healing and learning. Uh-oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I'm not worried about somebody cheating on me with somebody ugly. They supposed to. They can't afford nothing prettier. If they could, then I would be checking them bank accounts. Like, who? Why are you with her? She look better than me. I better check them bank accounts. But if they ugly, you ain't got to check your bank account because you know they ain't spending no money. Like, girl, I'm not even checking the bank account. I know it's all there. She probably paid him. Okay. See, if you're a woman who decides to date for lifestyle and money, it may make you a little bit mad that somebody's going to cheat on you, but you have to use your common sense and your emotional intelligence to win and to move ahead and to continue with the lifestyle that you desire. All right. The man will be more embarrassed if he gets caught dealing with an ugly chick than you will. I promise you. Because when you get mad, you're like, oh, why don't you go call ugly? Don't bother me. Go sleep with ugly. He's going to get mad and less likely deal with ugly. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you go sleep with ugliness? Turn the lights off. Y'all, you need my sleep mask? Here you go. See, if you're not able to not take anything personally and not see yourself as the prize, you're going to get offended when someone else does something that you think is against you, but it's just not. It's just they want it to feel a certain way. You let them go feel it over and over while you feel getting money spent on you. But oh, that's my cue. I got to go. How married women pregnant keep alert suspicion? Oh, okay. Pregnant women, keep yourself looking cute and pretty. And if men decide to cheat on you while you're pregnant because they can't fathom sleeping with a pregnant woman, then make sure you get you a good old push gift, ma'am. A new car, some new furniture, something very expensive. A push gift is the gift that a husband gives their pregnant wife before she gives birth or right after she gives birth. So have something very nice picked out just in case. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Do I consider men who don't pay for dates dusties? I feel a man should pay when in the presence of any woman. Of course, they're dusties. What they there for? Unless even gay men pay sometimes. Come on. Why are they there? If they weren't there, you could just get another man to pay. That's what I'm saying. They're holding you up. If they're not there to pay, then they need to move out the way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all everybody who donated. I appreciate you. Thank you everybody who sent me cash outs. I appreciate y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all get I'm gonna post the link to get my Siren elixir scent oil. in the community section and also on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, SheraSeven, the blue check. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe, click the notification bell twice so that you can get alerts when I go live. And continuously check on the community section because a lot of times I post on there as well with links and information and stuff like that. So continue to check that section if you are newly subscribed or subscribed and just don't know. All the mermaid stuff that I kind of talked about in the beginning of the video, a lot of the stuff is linked in the description bar as well as pinned to the messages in the live feed, and I'm going to post it once again. It's an Amazon link, and you can go, look around and see things that I suggest or that are, mermaidy themed. Also, thank y'all so much for asking good questions. The questions are getting a lot better, so I really appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. And remember, we are in the dust-free era, so no more dealing with dust. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.